How do? It's Villordsutch here, and today I'm playing The Great Escape, which is number 23 in the Sinclair Top 100. Now, I had this game in my own software collection. I played it quite a lot, though I don't recall ever completing it. I never cheated, because cheaters never prosper, unless you're playing a Houston game, which you have to cheat to complete, because they're bloody hard. This came out in 1986 from Ocean Software, though it was made by Denton Designs, who did a number of games, including Spy Hunter and Roller Rat Race and sorts of games like that. This was made by John Heap, however, who did Fox Strikes Back and Where Time Stood Still. Now, Where Time Stood Still is similar to this in look as in gameplay as well. In this game, you are set in a World War II prisoner of war camp. I think it's 1942 it's supposed to be set in, and you have to go around this prisoner of war camp and find a number of items to aid you in your escape. I think we've got a week to do it in. I think you have a week to escape, and in amongst that you have a number of daily tasks to do. So you've got to get to bed on time, you might have to go for your meal, all that. There's German guards walking around to knacker up your day as well. Bloody Nazis. So, as I said before, I had this. Most people know what it is. I expected to see this in the top 100. I'll be brutally honest, but I expected to see it a bit lower. I'm not casting aspersions on the game. I really like The Great Escape, and I'm glad it's at 23. However, I can understand it being not everybody's cup of tea, because it's, how can I say? It's a tiny game. I know that sounds odd because it's a big puzzle game, but it's a tiny game at the same time. The look of it, the feel of it. If you look at like games like Night Law, which is another, like it's a 3D isometric game, that seems to be massive and huge, and there's lots going on, and the graphics are big too. Whereas this is small and compact and doesn't feel like a Night Law game. This is a much smaller, cerebral sort of game, if you understand what I'm trying to get at. However, I really like The Great Escape, and I'm glad I'm playing it. And I'm glad it's at number 23 because it shows that this classic is held in high regard. And I'm still loving it. Even now, it's the gameplay's held up. It really has. So, I'm happy it's at 23. I'm just surprised that people placed it in such high regard as they did. Hope all that makes sense. I really do hope all that makes sense. I don't hate it. Please, hang on, let me get rid of this German guard. Get lost, Fritz. And I'll count to 5. Make sure he's really gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you saw me get the spade. I put the spade in the tunnel, and I'm looking for my torch because I can't remember where the torch is because I've not played the game in decades. So I'm doing lock picking and all the rest of it. It's a good game. It's fairly monochromatic, very small, as I said, and rooms are barren. Very barren. There isn't much going on. I wonder, is this my torch? That's another thing I found out. As I'm replaying this game, what would have been good? Perhaps that's why I'm thinking about this game not being as good as I remember. When you pick up an object, it doesn't tell you what the object is. It doesn't say, oh, you've picked up a spade, or you've picked up some lockpicks, or you've picked up a torch. It just lets you pick up an object. And by the way, now I've got to get back to my bunk because it's night time. And if I don't get back to my bunk quick, I'm knackered. And I know I'm going to be thrown into solitary and lose my items. I'll have to go back and find them later. So, I've got to get back quick. La 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 la. I know Fritz is going to be waiting in my bedroom now for me. The kinky sod. There he is. Oh, knackers. Anyway, TTFN. Ta-ta for now. See you all later. Cheerio. Bye-bye.